This video clip describes how to write and solve equations with variables on both sides of the equation. Here's an example. I can join a video club for $15 and rent videos for $2 each, or I can just pay $3 for each video rental. Which one is a better deal? If I graph those two, in one case, I pay $15 and then it goes up $2 for each DVD I rent. In the other case, there is no initial fee, but I pay $3 for each video. We can see that those cross at some point. If I want to see where that point is, it is at $45 and 15 DVDs. So if I plan on renting more than 15 DVDs, I probably want to buy the membership. If I rent less than 15 DVDs, it would cost me less just to pay the $3 each. Well, there is a way to solve that. If I write an equation for each situation, so the top one is the $15 plus $2 for each DVD, or $3 for each DVD. If we want to find the point where those two are equal, I would just say 3x, $3 for each one, at some point will be equal to $15 plus $2 for each one. And then I can solve for x. Now we saw from that previous equation that the answer was 15. Well, what we do here is we want to get the x variables all on one side. So I'm going to choose the largest one to leave where it is, and I'm going to subtract the smaller one so that I can deal in positive numbers. So if I subtract 2x from each side, that's 0. If I subtract 2x from that side, 3 of them, take away 2 of them is 1 of them. I could write 1x, but it's okay to write just x. So the answer to that, solving that equation with variables on both sides, says the number of DVDs is 15 when those two situations are the same. Let's do another example. Let's say a movie rental store charges $20 for a year membership plus $1 for each DVD. Another movie rental store charges $10 for a year plus $2 for each DVD. So let's find the point where those two are equal, and then we can decide which one we want, because we know if we rent more than that or less than that. So let's look at the first situation. $20 plus $1 for each DVD. I don't need to write that 1 because if multiplying by 1 doesn't change anything. At some point that will be equal to $10 plus $2 for each DVD. I'm going to leave the larger one where it is. I'm going to subtract the smaller one. If I subtract from the left, I have to subtract from the right so that it will still be equal. So don't forget, there's a balance point. So 20 equals 10 plus 2 of them, take away 1 of them, just leaves me 1 of them. I could write 1x, but I'll just write x. Now I want to get the x all by itself, and I want to get rid of the 10. Subtract 10 from each side leaves x plus 0, which is x. But whatever I do to the right, I have to do to the left. 20 minus 10 is 10. So what that means is that the cost for those two plans will be the same if I rent 10 DVDs. If I rent more than that, I'm better off with the $20 plus $1 for each DVD. If I rent less than 10 DVDs, I would be better off with a $10 membership and paying $2 for each DVD. Let's try another example. If I join a DVD rental club for $18 a year, I pay $1 for each DVD. If I do not join the club, I pay $3 for each DVD I rent. Find the number of DVDs that would cost the same either way I choose. So the first situation says 18 plus $1 for each one. At some point will be equal to $3 for each one. I'm going to subtract x from each side. That's 0, so 18. 3 of them, take away 1 of them is 2 of them. So 18 equals 2 times something. Well, you may be able to see that that's going to be 9, but let's go ahead and divide each side by 2, just so we see the steps. X equals 18 divided by 2, which is half of 18, which is 9.